This is a fortress carved into the side of a cliff. There are sigils that indicate important towers like this one on screen. To start this encounter, drop down and kill a specific enemy named a Pit Keeper. Once dead, a green berry will fade, allowing passage into the room in that tower. A giant knight will spawn, kill it, and take its sword. This sword is a reoccurring mechanic within this dungeon. It can do 4 things: a light attack, a heavy ranged attack, block, and super. In the tower room where you killed the knight will be 3 hanging chains indicating the 3 important sigils you need to break to proceed. Come up with your own names for these or use the ones on screen now. Go outside and look for the 3 sigils and kill their pit keeper to allow entrance. Each sigil will have a unique boss, of which there are 3. A knight that can only be damaged by the light and sword super. A wizard that can be damaged with the ranged heavy attack and super. And a shrieker that you have to block and bounce its shots into itself to destroy it. Once all 3 have been killed, you will see a massive green light indicating the exit. Go there, kill the last pit keeper, and everything will despawn, and go through the door to get your loot chest and to continue onward with the dungeon. Proceed forward into this crevice. It will be glowing green if you lose track of where I go. Continue going downward until you end up in a 3-way tunnel system. On screen now will be a map of this exact system. There will be 3 unkillable ogres you have to avoid. The objective is to enter hideaway rooms hidden behind these web barriers. Enter and kill a boss knight who drops a void orb. Carry this to the end of one of the tunnels and deposit it. Do this 3 times in each of the tunnels and you have cleared this encounter. I suggest starting on the left and ending on the right as to not confuse yourself or fire team, and use as little hideaway rooms as possible. This room has an annihilator totem above a plate. One person must spend more time on the plate than off of the plate, or the totem will wipe you. If in a team of 3, assign one person to remain on the plate, while others go and kill the knights from earlier that are now coming from the 3 tunnels. Kill them, pick up the orb, and deposit back at the chains behind the totem. After each deposit, 2 knights with boomers will spawn above. Quickly kill them or their numbers will grow, making it very difficult to survive on the plate. Do this 6 times to proceed. I recommend a Well of Radiance Warlock with Phoenix Protocol and a Bubble Titan to trade supers on the plate as a sort of anchor and sanctuary for the team. Once done, shoot the sack to continue. Fall down, and you'll find yourself in an encounter that has this layout. This encounter needs 3 sigils to be broken. The 3 sigils you need will be here upon falling. A tip for this is to use your radar so you know if enemies are near and if you're heading in the right direction. At each of the 3 sigils will be a wizard boss that you have to kill to clear the sigil. Once the 3 wizard bosses have been killed corresponding to the sigils, make your way to the exit to continue to the final boss room. In this boss room, there are 3 towers containing each boss from earlier: a knight, wizard, and shrieker. On the outer ring will be 3 large knights. Kill one, grab the sword, and pick one of the enemies to kill. Use the attacks they are vulnerable to until this time they drop a void orb. Pick it up and place it into a deposit spot. Do this 3 times, and the boss will be ready for damage. But you must stand within his inner circle to actually damage him. A Well of Radiance is great for surviving his flame attacks here. Curse Thrall also do spawn, so make sure to stay on the move and use grenades to keep them away while in DPS phase. Once he goes on his knee and puts his sword into the ground, leave the circle within roughly 5 seconds or he will wipe the team. Once he stands back up, you must kill the 3 bosses again, place the orbs, and damage until completion. Here are my personal top 4 choices for damage. That is the complete guide for Pit of Heresy in Season 15. I hope you all enjoyed, and if you did, please drop a like and subscribe for more.